Morning, guys. We come out here to do another video because yesterday I was working on some 3.5-inch shields for some buddies of mine, and I hadn't been working. I've stuck basically the same 3.5s I've always worked with it because they've always worked super great for me. But yesterday I wanted to try my gun. You know, I'm a firm believer in these TPS cushion wads. Well, in the 3.5, the way these wads come when you buy them, you see me modify them down several times to use them in 3-inch rounds. And that's generally what it is what I've basically always done with them. But yesterday, I decided I wanted to use some of these in a 3.5, and I'm glad I did, because in my Gerson MC312, I was loading 18 pellets of 32 cal, which I call double aught, but in all actuality, folks, it's still considered single aught buckshot. 33 cal is considered double aught. A lot of guys will watch my video and they'll message me and say, now I usually always say I'm pretty sure that I use 32 cal. I have 33 cal down here that are just tumbled black graphite, not even graphite, or just tumbled pellets, 33 cals. But 33 cal does not stack good in the TPS cushion wad. And I loaded several of these out, and what I come to find out was, even with the 3.5-inch version, the half cut was, in my gun, pattern I was looking for. That's the beauty, guys, of these TPS cushion wads. If you cut them half cuts, slit them down to right here, your pedals with your wad splitter, or you can cut them full cut if you want a wider pattern. You can change your patterns up by the level of the cut you put in there. You can cut the pedals down, that's more of a 3/4 cut. That's a half cut. This much of the shot cup is still intact, guys. This is what, in my Gerson MC312, I was shooting at 40 yards yesterday with 18 pellets of 32 cal in this TPS cushion wad over 34 grains of blue dot powder in a Fiocchi Magnum primed hull. And let me tell you, it's a stout load. And I also ain't gonna tell you this load data, but it worked great for me. So I'm gonna show you, this is what shot awesome in my gun. Matter of fact, we get done with the video and we'll go out here and I'll do another one and I'll show you how these things were patterned in my Gerson MC312. We'll run 34 grains of blue dot and load a few of these up. And I ain't lying, folks. I shot a 12-inch pattern, 12 by 12. All 18 pellets were in a 12 by 12 pattern at 40 yards. Kicks like a government mule like any other 3.5-inch does. But it was a hammer jammer. There's no doubt about that. All right, it beat. We got 34 grains. 34 grains of blue dot. I wouldn't be scared to run this load at 33 grains, guys. Not one bit. Half cut. Now we're not cutting the length down at all, guys. We're taking them just like they come in the bag. Then we're going to run 18 pellets by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. I also need to shoot these over to chrono today. They come up, folks, right to the top about a 1/4 inch below the bottom. Now these I'm going to fold crimp them. If I was going to roll crimp them, guys, I would trim it off a hair. That's just the way I do things. If your gun will shoot them without trimming them, I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, there is those. I can just barely cover the pellets up with buffer powder. I'm going to put a 12 gauge overshot card on it. Lead load all. I use this all the time for my 3.5s, guys. Pre-crimp it. I don't crimp it. Now, I like to take, well, I don't even have my guy punter. I got the 4-pin. But it'll do it as well, folks. 3.5 inch, 18 pellet, double aught. That is a hammer, guys. I'll show you in a little bit how good that thing works. You see how good that lead load all does. Everybody's always asking me the most universal, best thing to get into. I've got it in plenty of videos, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This cheap little inexpensive machine will load 2 3/4 threes and 3.5s. Now, it doesn't say it'll load 3.5s, but as you see, it will. 3.5 inch. 34 grains, once again. Blue dot powder. A TPS cushion wad, half cut, 4 pedals. 18 pellets once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now, a lot of guys ask me, they'll buy buckshot, they're not casting their own. Now, if you casting 33 cal pellets, I'll be honest with you, I haven't got them to fit in this TPS cushion wad. They don't stack good. They don't even stack flush. So you gotta, to me, it's a no-go with 33 cals. 6-point crimp again, brand new holes, guys. They come out beautiful, man. Every time. That's how easy it is to load these. 34 grains. Once again, blue dot. With IMR, I believe I would use 33. But you know, it's one of those deals. This is not load data, folks. This is how I load my stuff. If you can still get IMR blue, I got some of it over there, but I'm trying not to use it. 18 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 18 pellets of 32 cal. Just want enough buffer to cover up them pellets, guys. 6-point crimp. Final crimp. There are 3 18 pellet, basically double aughts, guys, and these things hit like a freaking tank. I do need to shoot him over the chrono today. Well, I got one more hole here. We might as well make the last one. 34 grains again. Blue dot powder. TPS cushion wad. Half cut. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 18 pellets, folks. Tamp down good. 6-point crimp. Final crimp. Yep, even the 4-pin quad pin will give it a slight taper up top, guys. I don't think it does as good as the Gype BN2, but it does just fine. These three, we're gonna go out here and sling. I'm gonna save that one, so I have everything right on it what it is, so I'll keep it in my little test drawer over there, because I know this is a great load, guys. At least it is in my Gerson. But there they are, my friends. 3.5 inch 18 pellet, basically double aught. If you go by factory specs, it is double aught. We're going to go out here and shoot them. These are loaded up 3.5 inch TPS White Lightnings, but this one is showing great promise right here. I'll load it up and take you out here in a minute, set up a piece of cardboard, and we'll get back at 40, actually it's 42 yards where I got my log laying at, and we'll shoot him and see what we got. All right, stay tuned.